we are discussing about the third principle in writing of electron configuration, that is Pauli's exclusion. So it is not included in writing of configuration, but it is verified after writing of configuration, right? The statement of Pauli's exclusion is, if you write four quantum numbers of any two electrons of atom of element, that four quantum numbers never be similar. So what are four quantum numbers? Already we have principal quantum number, angular quantum number, magnetic quantum number, and finally that is spin quantum number. These four quantum numbers never be similar in writing of electronic configuration of particular atom of element. So for that we have to take one example. So the example here I am taking for potassium, right? So the symbol is K and atomic number is 19, right? Then I am taking the configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6 and 4s1. So in that we have to select any two electrons. So how to select the electrons? So this is 1s2, this is 2s2, this is 2p6, this is 3s2 and this is 3p6 and this is 4s1. So this is 19th electron. 19th electron and this is first electron. So I am taking first electron as well as 19th electron. Then first electrons and 19th electrons. So first electron is present in 1s2, right? Then how like it is present? It is present with upward arrow. Then here 19th electron, where is present? That is present in 4s, right? How like it is present? Again it is also in upward arrow. So what are the quantum numbers we have? So we have N, L, Ml, Ms. So this one we have to compare with NLX principle. So here N value is how much? 1. For whom? First electron. What is the L value? S. Orbital is S. For which value of L the S orbital will come? The value is 0. Already we discussed. L is equal to 0. The angular quantum number is L is equal to 0. The type of orbital is S. So here L value is 0. When L value is 0, the M value is always integers. So started from minus L to 0 plus L. For that M value also 0. And this is having clockwise rotation. See, clockwise. For that Ms value is plus 1. Right? Then if you take a 19th electron, the N value is what? 4. What type of orbital? S orbital. What type of orbital? S orbital. For S orbital, the value is S 0, same like first one. Then L value is 0, M value also 0. Then 19th electron, how like it rotates? It is clockwise. See, clockwise means plus 1. So we have to verify 4 quantum numbers. 1, 0, 0 plus 1. 4, 0, 0 plus 1. 1, 0, 0 plus 1 belongs to whom? First electron. Of what? Potassium. Then 19th electron value is 4, 0, 0 plus 1. So here, see, right side 3 values are same, but N values are different. See condition, 4 quantum numbers of any two electrons of atom of element never be similar. Are we got similar? Only 3 are matching. First one is different or not? Means either 1 is different, or 2 are different, or 3 are different, or 4 out of 4 also different. But 4 values never be similar. Hardly 3 values are able to similar. At least one value can be differ. That is the statement of Pauli's exclusion. It says about only the quantum numbers of writing each and every electron. So if you take two electrons, the comparison is like this. Have you got a clarity? Understood? Quantum numbers, right? Especially to verify the Pauli's exclusion. First we have to select the electrons and we can able to write the quantum numbers. That we call finding or selecting the electrons and writing of quantum numbers. Then for that, how to write? First we have to identify the electrons. For that I can able to give the example, right? If you take hydrogen, the configuration is 1s1. Whatever the electron is there, first you can able to fill it in clockwise, right? So when arrow mark is in upward one, that is indicates clockwise. So only single electron is there, that electron only first electron. Then if you take helium, atomic number is 2 and configuration is 1s2. First one is clockwise, that should be present as like hydrogen. And second one is in anti-clockwise, means that should be second electron. So in the first box are the electron which is in 1s in anti-clockwise, that indicates second electron. Then coming to lithium, the configuration is 1s2, 2s1. So already first electron, second electron we have the knowledge, because first electron as like hydrogen and helium, no change. And second electron in anti-clockwise, that was we discussed in helium. Then third electron is present where? In 2s. So this is present in clockwise. And from this knowledge we easily write next one. So I am taking here beryllium. The configuration is 1s2, 2s2. Already this is first electron, this is second electron, this is third electron. Then in the 2s orbital, whatever the electron is there with anti-clockwise, that is fourth electron. Then we are finding the electrons or not. So simply hydrogen having electron with clockwise, that is first. In helium, same second 1s orbital with anti-clockwise, that is second. Then for lithium, third electron second means 2s, clockwise third electron. And in beryllium, same 2s with anti-clockwise, that is fourth electron. Right? So this is the clarity about finding or selecting of electrons. And based on that, we can able to write the quantum numbers. So in writing of quantum numbers, we took the help of NLX. This method is useful in writing of quantum number. Actually, this is the best method to write the electronic configuration. Same way, in reverse mechanism, we use it to write the quantum numbers. Right? Okay? First 4, then looking into fifth one, the boron, atomic number is 5. In that, 1s, 2s is completely filled. Then fifth electron joins in p orbital. So this is the fifth electron. So fifth electron position for every or any atom of element is p1. 2p1 indicates fifth electron. Then if you take carbon, the atomic number is 6, right? Configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p2. So already this is fifth electron, we discussed in boron. Then coming to sixth electron, it is joined in py orbital. So this is the sixth electron. Right? Understood? Then coming to nitrogen, 1s2, 2s2, 2p3, that indicates from Pauli's exclusion to write the verification of quantum numbers. Fifth electron, sixth electron, seventh electron. So seventh electron is present in pz. Then we should come to oxygen. The atomic number is 8. Configuration is 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. Already this is the fifth, sixth, seventh. So fifth one. Once you have the clarity, that is easy to identify. This is sixth one. This is seventh one. Where is the eighth one? So this is the eighth electron. So eighth electron present in px, right? How like it is anti-clockwise? See, anti-clockwise is there or not? Like that we can able to find the electron or select the electron in particular orbital. Then only we can able to write the quantum numbers. Got a clarity? After identifying of places of electron, then how to write the quantum numbers? Just before in starting we discussed with potassium. right? So here I am taking a simple example, helium. So helium is having 2 electrons. So the 2 electrons are present in 1s. One is with clockwise, another one with anti-clockwise. Already we identified in the previous. Again I am showing here. Clockwise is first, anti-clockwise is second. Then where it's present in 1s orbital it is present. So first we have to write quantum numbers. What is the n value? N value is how much here? Here n here indicates 1. So 1. Right? N value is 1. Then L value, what orbital is present? S orbital is present. So S orbital L value is 0. Right? Then when L value is 0, we discussed ML value is 0 because ML values are integers. Right? Only single S orbital is present. Means minus L plus L not possible because minus 0 plus 0 can be able to write. So we should write only 0. Then how the first electron direction, clockwise or not? Upward arrow indicates clockwise. That indicates that's all. Then coming to second electron, where is the selected electron? Again in 1s. So we written 1s. Compare. 1 indicates n value. Then s indicates L value is 0. When L value is 0, the type of orbital is s. Then L is equal to 0, ultimate ML value also 0. Then it is minus 1 because it can able to rotate anti-clockwise. Means downward arrow is there or not? That indicates anti-clockwise. See 1 0 0 plus off for first electron. Then for second electron 1 0 0 minus 1. So first 3 values are same, but we have variation at spin quantum number of not. So for that 4 quantum numbers of any 2 electrons for an atom of element never be same. We verified or not? Right? Got a clarity? We are discussing to write the quantum numbers of magnesium, that to the electrons of 10th electron and 12th electron. Then first we have to write configuration 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2. Right? And we have to write clock and anti-clockwise. Then first we have to identify the 10th electron. So 10th electron is present 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. So 2p6 that indicates 2 plus 2 4 plus 6 10 means 10th electron is present in the 2px. Then in 10th electron already first 4 electrons are present in first and 1s and second 2 electrons are present in 2s. Means 4 1 completed. Then we have to identify 5th to 10th electrons. So 5th electron is this, 6th electron is this, 7th electron is this. Means all should be clockwise. Then 8th electron is in px, py, pz. So 8th electron is in px anticlockwise, 9th electron is px, py anticlockwise, and 10th electron is pz anticlockwise. Means this is the 10th electron. Means 10th electron is present in the pz orbital with anticlockwise, whatever the atom. Then this is 11th one and this is the 12th one. So 12th one is present in 3s. Means 11th one also present in 3s but it's clockwise. But 12th one is in anticlockwise. So same thing I written 2px in that pz anticlockwise electron is 10th electron. Then in 12th electron it is 3s2 in anticlockwise. Right? Then compare with the NLX. For 10th electron, here L value is how much? 2. Then what type of orbital? P orbital. P orbital L value is how much? 1. When L is equal to 1, the type of orbital is P according to angular quantum number. Angular quantum number. Then what type of orbital? It is PZ. PZ means X means minus 1, PY means 0 and PZ means plus 1. Means magnetic quantum number is plus 1. Right? Because PZ indicates plus 1 value or not. Moreover, magnetic quantum numbers are integers, minus L to plus L. L value is 1 for P orbital. Then it is PZ orbital means plus 1. That you have to remember. We discussed in starting. Right? Then what is the MS value? It is anti-clockwise or not? Anti-clockwise means minus off. Then coming to 12th electron. 12th electron is present in the 3s2. So what is the n value? 3 means n value is 3. What is the orbital? S orbital. L value is 0 indicates S orbital, means S value of L value is 0. Then when L is equal to 0, ML is ultimately 0. Then it is clockwise or anti-clockwise? Anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise means minus of. So magnesium's 10th electron and 12th electron quantum numbers are like this. For 10th electron, 2, 1, plus of, minus of. Sorry, the 10th electron one is 2, 1, plus 1, minus of. These are the quantum numbers for 10th electron. Whereas come to 12th electron, the quantum numbers are 3, 0, 0, minus of. So these quantum numbers are never be changed. Once you got 10th electron not only present in magnesium, it is also present in neon and sodium. Right? Got the clarity? So 10th electron started from neon. So neon quantum numbers also same. And sodium also consisting in 10th electron. So sodium 10th electron numbers also same. And 12th electron is present from magnesium onwards. Means magnesium quantum number, if they ask the question as magnesium quantum number, that is selected 12th electron. And quantum numbers are, it is present in 3s2 in anti-clockwise, right? 12th electron is anti-clockwise or not? Then quantum numbers are 3, 0, 0, and so on. Like that we can able to write the quantum numbers, right? So selection is important as well as writing also very important with NLX method, right? Have you got a clarity?